Hello, Station Day to Minnesota Roblox. Today we are doing another analysis video. I'll be playing Rise of Nations in the background. As of right now, I have a bit, I don't feel the greatest, my edits. I'm a little bit coughing. At least it's just not dry, but But today's video will be explaining three types of airlines that are in the aviation community: retro, based off, or realistic, or fictional. But here's a message from our sponsor, Kiwi Airways. Let's watch the video. You can see more of the video in the description down below, but also their Discord server and their group. Thank you, Kiwi Airways, for sponsoring this video. Anyway, we're playing Rise of Nations, duh. And today we'll be explaining three types of airlines that are in the aviation community. The first one, and probably the obvious one, is fictional. These airlines could include Le Monde Airlines, Le Monde Airlines, Flyhaven, those airlines, Westlink, if you want to do a nice channel plug. But, yeah, sorry for the channel plug. But, these airlines are fictional. That means they can do whatever they want. They can use anything. It's the most freedom you can get out of an airline, honestly. You can make your own custom seats. It's a custom. It's just a airline that doesn't even exist in real life, and you make it on Roblox. That's basically it, in a way. So that's the first airline. They have a lot of freedom. You can have a lot of freedom. They can name the airline whatever they want. They can name the classes everyone. It's the most freedom, and I think it's the funnest. Making an airline itself. The second airline that is in the community is realistic. These airlines include American Airlines, not Retro American. That's for the next round. JetBlue. Anything with an airline that is realistically in real life. Anything with that would be considered an airline from realistic. These airlines are a little bit limited. Whether it's best that they actually go realistic. Like JetBlue, for example, they have a realistic seat that looks like they're mint class. I honestly do think that it should try to make a realistic experience rather than that. And of course, there's two types of realistic airlines that could go either way. You have the realistic airlines that are just realistic in itself, and the airlines that have a name that's similar to the airline, as in it actually is the airline, but it's not realistic and just use the name by itself. That kind of thing that go between realistic and fictional, because they have a fictional part and they have a realistic part. Now, this is an airline like TWA, Retro American, soon Northwest Airlines tonight, if I can record tonight. But Retro Airlines. They can be fictional, like Pan-Slavic, or they can be off of a airline that, is retro, like Retro American and TWA. They tried to, capture the retro feel, like you're back in the 80s or all that stuff. They try to capture that. Otherwise, they try to capture anything that's compared to anything that is not realistic in the past. But of course, like TW Ways' seats, something like that. Honestly, something like that. They must have at least retro seats to be absolute retro and stuff. They have to have a retro kind of feel, like you're let's say you're at Pan Am Retro Airline, at least, all that stuff. Otherwise, that's 3 airlines. Now, what has the best flexibility? Probably the airline that a lot of people make. It's fictional airlines. You have a lot of freedom and all that stuff. Realistic airlines though can be a fun experience. It's pretty limited to a lot of stuff. So it's not necessarily the best airline to make, but you know what to do. Okay, but that's pretty much naming all the airlines. On my condition right now, I have a headache. Otherwise, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, Sriracha. Goodbye.